Here's a Bowdrill tip, a way to modify your spindle to get more out of it and less out of you. Most people leave the spindle of the same diameter all the way up. That means to spin the spindle faster, you have to move the bow faster. And what I did was I leave the bottom part of the spindle large diameter so that I get plenty of contact surface to generate the dust. But then up, I carved out this relief so that I can actually spin the spindle faster without having to increase the bow speed. It actually fools the spindle into thinking that the string is longer than it actually is, because you get more revolutions of the spindle per pass of the bow. Now, I still always start out down here with the string. This is where you can get your greater pressure and torque. Think of it as like a two-speed transmission, if you will. And then once I get my notch filled with the dust that I want, I allow the string to work its way up here. And then I can actually back off of the pressure a little bit and increase the speed. Now, I don't have to increase the speed. I can actually, it'll automatically start spinning faster because of the smaller diameter. But as I get tired, and most people start chicken winging, and I do too, it's the way it is, but having this relief in here actually keeps the string from riding up and down and wanting to twist and pop the spindle out as my arm gets tired and I'm working it back and forth like that. And then this also helps to keep a lower center of gravity, to also help try to reduce the amount of the spindle popping out like that. The other thing is to try, we always run into shouldering out. So I try to get a deeper notch, or deeper in the bearing block, and trim this all the way down. That way you have virtually no risk of it shouldering out and creating resistance, which makes you have to work harder. So once I get the notch filled and I'm working it back and forth, and it's time, I can actually pick up speed. There's two ways to try to, or two factors in generating heat, and that's pressure and friction. So what I'm going to do is, instead of increasing my pressure, I'm going to back off a little bit, and I'm going to generate that heat with speed. I'll still have the same amount of friction and resistance and everything, but so try it out, see what you think. Hope maybe it'll help somebody. It made a big difference for me because I don't have to work as hard. But that's all I got for now. Be safe, fuel the fire.